Hello, this is Falterfire, and this is part 2. Part 1 will be linked in the description, but this is an in a burn list. And so I am currently about to start. So one of the notes here, we are fighting Bay later at the end, and we have ended up with a pretty high amount of evade chance. Also, I'm realizing now that we managed to avoid hunt for all 3 areas, which I didn't really realize when I was choosing my map. The main note here is that because White Flame is here, probably gonna end up cutting the Drake Egg. I think we will start here and see how it goes. Did we avoid hunt in all 3 areas, or was there hunt in area 1? My memory is terrible. All right. See what that gets us. And we will just hold that to apply burn because all right, we can get hidden, but first apply a bunch of burn out. And there's no point in wasting that when everything has evasion rings. I would really like to find Fire Mastery. But if I can't find it, I think I am okay with just going ahead and doing Firestorm here. And we look at that, because we did have a lot of damage coming in. That. Alright, so the important thing here is we wanted to make sure that we did that before we shuffled the deck. Can freeze almost all of the enemies. Guess I may as well do that so that you'll basically die. Actually, you will just die to that. And getting out the burn is more important. Okay, so this will pop and pop. Maybe we'll kill that. It's okay to drop out of hidden, I think, at that point. And now we should draw into Firestorm, hopefully. No luck, but we did get that. Hey. Got him. That's not super useful to us because we can't guarantee that will crit. Do we already have a Mind Shield? No, that was a different run. I don't hate just having the Mind Shield. I think we kind of just want to contemplate. We're not gonna, because we don't have to deal with opportunists here outside of this guy specifically. And he's going to kill her. Well, our Drake will evade the hits initially. And we can get the burnout that way. Drawing 4 cards is kind of risky. Okay. Let's upgrade the depth focus. We don't want to draw more cards, really. I could trip the Opportunist fairly safely, but... well... I guess I may as well, since we have... since that was the last Opportunist. For now, and this way we can do... a lot more stuff. I think this is an okay time to go ahead and do that. And this turn is kind of the most important. That seems fine. And we just hope we evade the big hit. Hey. May as well get the mana. Actually, may as well do that. Even though that takes us out of hidden. I see what's that wrong. But... no, sequence this wrong. It's actually... I'm actually pretty happy with it being at almost dead, because that means that it won't get to act this turn. And we may as well freeze it. Okay. Trying to decide what we copy here. We may just not, because we have a perfect 12 here. And we just do that. Copy things does 12 damage. Sure. No, I think it should burn to death. Yep. Alright. I don't know if we need Sanctuary. I mean, but it's hard to pass up. I'd let us cut the Cauterize. Though if we get this clear focus, I guess we don't need it. Save that for the moment. Phrasing that out seems okay. Sorry about the dupe noises. Okay. Tweaked my dupe noise preferences so that hopefully I won't get surprise duped as much. This pulls me out of hidden, but it's worth so much burn. And then I can do that. Alright, I think we can take the damage that's incoming here. Although kind of hoping that this isn't... Okay, good, that wasn't vulnerable. We do have a 20% natural evade chance, by the way. Just bring it, just say it. No particular reason. Okay. Really? No mana. There we go. Now we're hidden again. Although it's really tempting to just play this. Though I guess I don't need to. So close to dead. All right. Give shield to them, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I did. Because you're still dying anyway. And then this is lethal. Yeah, take the mana. That's obviously not very useful. That, I guess, is okay. Let's just remove the purity on whoever. Let's remove the evasion here. Consuming flames would have been useful for these fights specifically, but I think I upgrade. Tough choice. I think that. Unfortunately, we drew so much of our cleanse on turn 1, which is not ideal. Because we will need that. Copy this. See what tools we get out of that. Okay, happy to see that. We could get purity, but I think that's less valuable at this point than just doing that. Getting out a bunch of Fire Mastery is obviously pretty useful here. Plan is kind of questionable, but I don't want to draw into Firestorm, so I'm not going to play that. Haha, you fools. You only get 6 damage when you apply burn to me. Alright, there's Firestorm. Which should do pretty good work. Wow, that is still so much incoming damage. May as well do that. Alright, there goes all of our evasion. Not that it matters. And you burn. This is the card we're looking for. Yeah, I think we can cut the cauterize at this point. May as well do that because that'll shut down all of the incoming freeze for the turn. We're just going to hope that we don't take too much damage here. Goodbye. And we're not on fire, so... Although that could potentially draw me cards that I do not want to draw right now. I played it anyway. There we go. Just reroll because I think we just want a lot of the ability to enter hidden. Duplicitome is great. That's just extra evasion from enemy's curse, which is not super common for us. Firestorm Plus is pretty good because we have a Duplicitome now. That makes it easier for us to copy it. Trying to think through what our path is post mid-boss. Double Snail is a little risky, but I think that's probably what we want to do. So this fight could be tricky. Let's see what we can find. Just gonna copy that. Just a question of what else we copy. Guess I sequenced that wrong, so I should have. Well, it's fine. Duplicitome. I guess those two. I think we just want to get burn out. Rude. Although, at least put a bit more burn on them. Have I seen all of my cleanse? 1, 2, yep, I think I've seen all of my cleanse. Oh, except for the Sanctuary. There that is. The Drake is unfortunately going to get attacked by White Flame. And that was worth it. Heal back to full. And fortunately, we did draw this in the bottom of our deck, so start with that though. It's unfortunate. But you'll die at least. Kind of unfortunate draw order though in terms of what it meant for our poor Drake. Okay. I don't think that fireball is coming out this turn though. I would like to get into hidden. That'll do. But yeah, we're not going to do that. I don't think I'm even going to do that. I think I'm okay with the, well, get rid of 2 of the crystallize as well. Alright. Lots of miscellaneous debuffs. Alright. Alright. Pretty good amount of burn. And we basically just need to find our Firestorm again. Pretty sure 1 is enough, but in case my math is wrong, my math was not wrong. Probably Corrupted Font. It's that or Mystical Bloom. I think Corrupted Font. Trying to think what we upgrade. I like this being less crystallized. I think. Is that the best option? Sure. And then I think our removal is the Drake Egg. As much as I would like to keep it, I think that into White Flame is just too much of a liability. This fight should be relatively straightforward. Leave that so we can get more burnout. Probably gonna duplicate that. Debating duplitoming this and I think just play it. Oh, whoops, we have that, right? So we need to get some cards out of hand. We won't have enough burn to justify duplitoming the Firestorm, unfortunately. Just duplitom the Void Hardened Skin. Because this will use up all of our burn, which is why I didn't want to bother. Why it wasn't worth duplitoming that. But then we can Void Hardened Skin. And we need to get more burn out. That'll do. Although I don't think I want to bother tripping whatever. Although maybe I should have, considering this thing is dead, basically. Okay. Bye. More hit. Both these are okay. I think extra shield could be useful going into Bay later, just because if we miss evades, it hurts. Alright, skill upgrade is nice. Upgrade. Still kind of tempted to do that. I guess we do really just kind of want... our mana situation should be sorted. This fight should go, hopefully, pretty well. Turn 1 is obviously a little bit of a liability. Alright, so I think we're going to just duplicate the Fire Mastery and the Crude Plating. And then we're just going to leave the Patient Flame in hand. Okay. Don't need that right now. These are also relatively tame idle stones, which is nice. Just means I don't have to worry as much about holding onto them. Wow, that's some pretty extreme damage. I'm really surprised by how much damage that was. I think I got the buffed again in the most recent patch. Oh. Rude. So much shield stolen. Alright. Uses up a lot of my burn, but obviously worth it. Purity 4 is kind of annoying. But we can deal with it. Although I would really like the ability to get more burn onto it. Do we need to copy that? This is worth an okay amount of damage. Honestly, I'm just gonna do that for the heal at this point. The one extra curse from Dead Knight is actually okay here. It's a little awkward that we can't get the one more point of damage we need here. There we go. That'll do. And that's... I guess the Patient Flame was actually the lethal we needed. Just didn't realize it. We do Spinny reroll here. Yeah. More Dead of Knights. Okay. Just because I do very highly value being able to get it into hidden. Pretty unfortunate turn for Firestorm. Guess I'll pitch that. You do that and just get more AoE burn. That gives us tough for next turn. So at this point we're basically counting on evading at least one of these two attacks, but we do have a 70% evade chance as long as we're hidden, so it's not exactly a huge ask. I guess I messed up a little bit there. Just wanted to get out that burn. Let's go back right into hidden, and we get a guaranteed evasion. So we still have not found Fire Mastery though. Nope, Fire Mastery is sitting one of the bottom two cards of our deck. I don't even have anything else to duplicate with it. I guess I do that. Still nothing good to duplicate with it. Because that's not even that valuable to us right now. Guess I'll just play that. Now we are good for Firestorm. Alright. Guess we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, you'll die at end of turn. honestly, I think I'm okay to do that. Question is just whether I want to freeze this out, and I think I do. Well, no, because then if I do, we're potentially looking at fighting two frenzied things next turn. Okay, let's do that. All right. Could duplicate that, but that should be enough burn, I think. Okay. So we draw. Okay. And we just get the win off the bleed at this point. There we go. I don't really like incandescent focus here. Do I want to reroll? What would I be rerolling for is the question. I think we just take the brainstorm. Remove what? I feel like there were other cards that I wanted to kind of get rid of. The unupgraded patient flame we may be able to cut. I don't know that we need, because we are pretty high on mana at this point. Although I think the focus may be worse, because hitting is kind of awkward. We give it a decent draw at this point, but yeah, I think we cut the focus. Or, yeah, 37 cards, which is just kind of ridiculous deck size. I don't really want to keep cutting mana as the thing. I don't know. The deck seems fine. Like, there's no cards here that are like, this card needs to go. Just going to save the rest in case I end up needing to reset. Although, again, I try to avoid doing that, but... do that. Oh, it had shield because of the... I'm very smart. Extremely clever. Very much like to be able to get into hidden this turn. I can freeze out if I can't get into hidden. Guess that's an okay compromise. And now I'm hidden. Although, now that means I can't play that, but... yeah, that's just so much damage from all that white flame. But 70% evade chance is pretty nice. Could duplicate that. Which I think I do want to do. I'm just deciding what else gets duplicated. I think I just duplicate the crude plating, because having the extra sturdy, pretty good. Sure, draw some cards. Upgrade that. Go and get just all of the weak out Although there's might be a cleanse coming at any point. Like now. Oh no, not yet. But get rid of that. There is a mana here. And now we just keep hoping that our evades stay pretty good. Again, we have a 70% evade chance, so it's not like we're super trusting the whims of fate here. We should theoretically have fairly reliable stuff. Get rid of that. Alright. We can fireball and then get back into hidden. Pitch, and just pitch. Do I even need that mana? I don't think so. Wow. Okay. That's the problem though, is that if we do get a really unlucky turn, we do just take a bunch of damage. There's not much we can do. I think we do that just for the healing. Okay. Trying to think through how the mana shakes out here. Oh, we didn't play that on the first time through, I guess. So we're copying this at least once. Do we just copy it twice and then Firestorm, or do we Firestorm twice? I think we Firestorm twice. Okay, yeah, we're good for that. Purity is annoying, but okay, so ideally we want to get through that purity before we use this. That'll do. Because if we don't get through the purity first, we don't get to actually double. Alright, there's the double cleanse, which is annoying, but that used to be a triple cleanse in A3, and I was able to talk one day down because that was agonizing. All of the defense there, though, does mean that we can't get, especially with the weak and the tough. So between the weak and the tough, whatever we are at, soft cap. This gets rid of the vulnerable and both cleanses. Which, yeah, seems worth it. We just hope that we... Alright. Good fades. Lots of purity. So I think at this point we're basically just hoping that we don't ever have to actually get through the purity again. should be good to go at this point. We have plenty of growth, so just pitch that. Get all of the burnout. Now we do one more point of damage. But yeah, that white wind stacking is kind of terrifying. And it is a lifesteal attack, so if we fail to dodge, we do have one guaranteed evasion and 70% evade chance. Alright, victory. So that is this run complete. Victory. Yeah, I would say the run overall went pretty well, and that was... We had pretty good luck in getting the 2 Shadowflame Scouts in Area 2, but we had no luck in Area 3. In Area 2, we had no luck with whatever. We did get the Stoke in Area 1, which helped, but we only had the 1 Fire Mastery. If we could have gotten another copy of that, that would have been great. We had a White Flame working, so like, I think that was a pretty good demonstration. There were several things that were working against us, and we were able to pull it out anyway. Although, of course, we didn't end up fighting CPU or Night Stalker, which would be the 2 real tests of the deck. But yeah, I think that was, in a lot of ways, the worst pair of boss idols for us, just because the Purity and the Cleanse both work against us, and we were able to pull it out anyway. So that's it for this time. I'll see you next time. Toodles.